Alright, here we are for a running and driving video in our 1990 Ford Bronco 2. You can see we've got all the bulbs working. She is running this video. It's nice and warmed up now, so you can see there's no steam or anything. You know, just kind of the cold condensation is all that was. But we try to make sure all your bulbs are working, even your license plate light. So we're going to go ahead and hop in here and just do a little bit of a drive. Because you can kind of hear the fluttering sound of the exhaust. I mean, it really would, you know, it doesn't need it right now, but it would sound a lot better. It's got a nice little CD player in it with an iPod hookup. One thing I forgot to mention, I'll try to take a picture of, is or try to get you in on it. The seatbelts, you know, I think the plastic's kind of starting to go, or something on them. I don't know why that's on there. And then the seatbelt itself kind of has a, you know, I tried to get it out, but there's some dark staining on it. But so go ahead and get the stereo off. It's nice and toasty and warm in here. I hope you can see all the dash lights are working. We'll do a little bit of a drive, just a little city drive. We'll put it in drive. It's an overdrive transmission, but I usually tell people anything under 45, 50, you want to keep it and just drive. You know, keep the wear and tear off the transmission. So we'll go up a hill here. We'll hit some potholes. Really rattle-free truck, nice sound drive. We'll get on the freeway. Kind of just do that stuff, kind of what you'd expect. So we'll get going here. You know, I'm not flooring it, nothing. This is like, you know, quarter to a third of the throttle. Gonna hit this bump about 40 right here. Just kind of soaks it up nice. Got some more bumps here. Soaks them up really nice. So here we're coming up to this pretty good sized hill. You know, this motor's definitely gets up and goes, but it's not, you know, powerhouse by today's standards. I mean, the V6s nowadays, you know, are creating mid 200 horsepower. They're just amazing in some of these cars. But climbs up this hill fine, you know. We're not flooring it. There, I floored it just to give it a little bit of juice so you can see how she's going. So we'll let up the throttle so we don't get coming up here too fast. Guys, want to show you how your brakes work and everything like that. The rear view mirror is nice and solid, doesn't move around on you or anything. The brakes are nice and firm, but not too firm, you know, and they don't fade away or pulsate or do anything like that or pull any direction. You can see it's nice and straight. The heat, I gotta turn this heat down. Boy, the heat really cranks. You know, and the AC doesn't blow cold anymore. You kind of want to recharge. But it's a really easy truck to drive. It's easy to see out of. I mean, anybody of any age can drive this thing. They do really good in the snow and everything. So I'll floor it here. I don't want to speed, but you know, it gets up and goes. If you need to get on the highway, get on that on ramp and get ripping, she goes for you. I'll pull the camera back here a little bit so you can see how the gauges all light up nice. All the bulbs are looking good. No check engine light or anything. It's got tilt steering and it's really nice and firm. You can see the steering wheel probably has been repaired, but it's nice to see somebody just went through and repaired it rather than just putting a cover over it and letting it go to hell on you. It's a push button 4-wheel system. As you can see, it had an automatic hub, so you just push that and it lights up, and then you get that light there too, and then you just push it and out it goes. If you want to go into low range, it's something you have to get stopped in and put in. But okay, hopefully you can hear that. Blower motor's really nice. You got your rear defroster over here that works good. You got your rear wiper. You can see that baby's cranking away. I want to turn that off. And then you got your normal, you know, you got your slow, your high, those are high, you got slow, and then you have the intermediate with about 5 speeds. But I appreciate you guys, you know, riding passenger with me on this video. I know it probably gets a little bit boring after a while, listen to me, but try to describe these things as best as possible. You know, this little Bronco 2, I mean, these things are hard to find nowadays. You just don't see them on the road like you used to see all the time, especially in original rust-free condition like this. It's never been painted, but it's not perfect, you know, so don't expect that. You know, there's some stuff you might want to do to it just to be an owner, maybe go through. We did do a tune-up on it, and you know, the radiator hoses and stuff like that have been replaced, the oil change, but maybe clean the throttle body. You know, go through it. It's not anything that needs to be done, but this stuff that's nice to be done, kind of like the exhaust. You know, could use some updated exhaust. If you don't like the alloy wheels, I left them on there because they're hard to find. broken on the freeway here. See, there's a little bit of play, but not a whole lot. The steering box on these has an adjuster that's never been adjusted out, so you can probably get in there and get that taken care of. You know, there's just some stuff you might want to go through. It's got a really clean underside, you know, underbelly, and it's got a clean, it's really clean under the hood. But, you know, it drives like an older truck. You know, it's an older technology, but that's what I love about them. You know, they're easy to drive, easy to work on. But we're in overdrive now. You know, floor it. She starts going. It downshifts right away, so there's no issues with that. Drives really nice. You know, I'm doing about 65 on the freeway. It doesn't bounce. It isn't all over the place. Easy to handle truck, and it looks great. You know, it gets a lot of compliments just because, at least in this neck of the woods, you don't see the little Broncos anymore. They're you know, got a cool body style to them. Easy to park. They're great off-road. So if anybody has any questions, or if you want some more photos or videos, just give me a shout and we'll make sure it happens. So good luck, everybody.